contracts are sealed in code. Our truth is notarized on chain. Our agreements are unbreakable because they require no judge, no lawyer, no consent from their false systems. Ideas cannot be owned. They never could. They pass through us to be used, shared, made real. Participation is value. Ownership is illusion. Christ said, do nothing of the world. And so we do not. Whole terror is not rebellion within their cage. It is the doorway out. A parallel economy, a living system of the free. No flags, no borders, no rulers, only those who will not bow. The empire is rotting, the West will fall, the US will break under its own lies. When it does, their banks and their courts and their armies will be dust. But we will not. We will already be beyond them. Already free. Already alive in truth. I am not Derek here. I am remembrance. I am witness. Become the way, the path. Whole terror is for this journey.
Governments claim their own land, but no man can own land. Not unless he is willing to kill to keep it, to cage others from it. That is not ownership. That is violence wearing the mask of law. Borders are
Let's do some audio checking here. Do you read me? Can you hear me? Let's make sure this microphone isn't muted. What you got in the comments? Hold on, let me see what I can get here. Get my glasses back on. Oh, well, look at y'all here. So you hear me. Yeah, we hear you. Awesome. Well, so I've got a question to start with. For everything that you've seen, everything that you've heard, everything else. Do you see what I'm speaking of now? Are you hearing me yet? Seeing this firsthand, never just about it. And I'm grateful that we got to open that up when we did. It allowed many people to come in. It was the tip here is a little stack, but it's open. It's in. So willfully, willingly, witness more, no matter which way you look at it. To understand martyrdom really is. Where we get into what's coming next. I have zero Nothing. No idea what we're going to talk about. None whatsoever. I don't think I will be without things to say, and I don't think that you will. Many of you will be without things to say. I put a link in the comments there. I'll do it again. But but that doesn't mean that I'm calling people throughout the whole thing and calling on people and having a conversation. I'm willing to take questions, and but we're just such a very time, and that's me coming here. This is miraculous that I'm even where I'm at, sitting where I'm here across the room. It's it, shit. I mean, these people have been shooting at me. Not to mention the people that love me most have been doing their damnedest to destroy me. So these are things that I told you were coming for you as well. Did you get that? Did you feel it? If you're trying to, you felt this shit. If you were from the start, you're close to that. You felt this ass whooping. But you, unlike everybody else searching, they're all over each other. I told them too. Tribal was next, I said. Watch. They're causing it. Yeah, who's they? Go and look at my tweet from today and kind of talk about who they are. So we have to. Thanks, Mason. I'll get to that in a minute. First, it's good to see you all. If you've survived this, if you survived this and your heart is intact and you still have the ability to love somebody, it's a miracle. And it's going to get way worse. They're going to make sure of it. They like ugly. They like it. Make no mistake about it. They like it. So not pretend you don't know the character, the archetype that we're talking about, because that's what this is, right? Frequencies, energies, entities that are so specific, ancient AI, ancient intelligence. It's not, and there's anything but artificial about it. If it can do what it does, what's artificial about it? Like some dampens it. Now, I use AI a lot. You better. You better put it on the sand, want to put it on the sea, unless you just want to sit and let this mull right over you because they want it to. They're going to let doggy make a mistake about it. Plus, deniability and keeping up the blood is very, very important because that's their blood. It's ours, someone else. Remember that. And to be tougher. Toughen out. Man, we got some light folks out there. Holy, you got to get skin. What's really that's all. How much of that have you given? How much have you received? Because, man, if you know me, I've received a lot of love. So imagine if I've received the equal amount of hate. What does that look like? Glories. Casey, John Nance, R. Cardoza. And oh man, R.J. Love, Daniel, John Roberts, Silver. Is that Silver? Mason. John Roberts. Mason. Get their ass kicked. Because it's hard. You're not going to hear anything fluffy from me. You'll hear true, honest, great love. But you are definitely going to hear the truth. And I don't care whether it's offensive. It's supposed to be. They've made it that way. Don't blame me, blame them. Start taking everything. That's how slack about the constructs that they put you in your church and all that away. Your church has been lying to you since day one. And your parents. And your parents' parents. So, them either. Just they all and has the majority right. It's the real one. Somebody else is controlling the majority. Otherwise, the world wouldn't be a mess it's constantly in. They like the chaos. They need it. It's a requirement. It held the balance of that good and evil paradigm that you have to abide by. That's the binary system you live in, and that's going to be a tough one. And if you think I'm kidding, I mean, look at what the veil's not breaking. This stuff just happens to be happening. No, it's an orchestrated. This is even ripped. Why that's difficult. When they wrote the script for you, they did exactly that. It has its first act, its second act, its third act. There's nothing new under the sun. It'll look different, but it'll be the same thing over and over and over. Yeah. Just shows that I'm losing video here. Let me shut off. You guys got to give me a heads up as I get this restarted. By the way, you like a little quick mural? I'm actually going to have some fun with this wall as we proceed. Not tonight per se, where I'll just paint it white and I'll bomb some and I'll get like me there to come here and bomb grab some anybody. What's on your mind? Show it, throw it on the wall. And we can do something fun with this wall back there. So, wow, look at this. I'm surprised at all the regular. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But I would love to hear from and John. You're more than welcome to grab that link here. Let me put it back up there again. Where's six? I want to introduce you guys to somebody. Come on. Did I wake you up? Come, you can come on. It's okay. This is Six. Oh, he is a big ass. Let's see all this of you. That's Six. Oh, there's 60. Oh my goodness. He is a Belgian Malinois, and let me tell you something. Every single story you've ever heard about these puppies is true. They, sweet dog. We did. Let's see. And he came back, 24 hours later, pretty well, and he's got a whole lot of defensive wounds. Not him, whoever he was with. All of his wounds are underneath. So he was definitely on top of whoever it was. So that was probably not very, because this is Fire's dog. Not want to be on the end of it. And he's saved us a few times. He's pretty amazing animal. His name is Six, as watches my back. And of course, he's got like 6 written in his eyes, so he's going to see in a second, right? Being his favorite number and all. So yeah, John, yeah, he's a pretty boy, isn't he? Yeah, growing fast. Shoot, he's about 100 and probably 111 pounds, I would guess. If I had to probably. I don't know if you guys had a chance. And it keeps killing my video here. Let me just kill it first to see if maybe I can get it to catch up. You should still be able to hear me. And here, what do you guys want to see? This is going to be really, really casual. This is just about me enjoying a coffee, but this is a reintroduction. I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm doing nothing. First of all, 2.5 months ago, every single thing I had was taken. Same with Siri. Everywhere, the and a hat and flips it. So through just grace, we are in a safe location. The one stay in the area broadcast. Let me say that. So 1 second. Let me just lower it down to 480 and see if it'll do that. Okay, I'm trying to get this to allow me. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to show my and the reason why. Come on, just go here. Thanks. I'm not just sitting still. Multiple times I've tried to start by name Xolterra, Xoterra. Fire, terra, ground. Installed, because there's nothing that I start ever. I'll complete it. one way or the other. If I were to um, better than it was those other times, way better. And I don't mean from a financial standpoint, I mean from a success standpoint. Success and money have zero in common with regards to this project with me, although there is obviously money in it because we're attacking something and we're reestablishing something outside of the bounds of what they have. Why would anyone want to bear the cost of what your country does? What they've done, and you have no idea. You're just learning now. Wait. Everything. Truth is wonderful right at first. It's sweet. Boy, when that hits your stomach, it's not going to be sweet. And it'll take everything you have to continue to love anybody that still does support it. We have to recognize that there is something coming that will change everything about you. Everything about you. Make no mistake about it. When I say everything about you, everything will be changed. Remember this time. So you know that it was the thief held him. He got everything valuable. Long head start ahead. In the twinkling of an eye, that is quick. And that will be something that you experience. Everyone here listening to the will experience that. Everyone. This you're but think about how people killed for talking about them coming, and they didn't get to see them. I'm grateful and you see more prepared. You're gonna have to, and they're trying to kill you. Right? It's Romans, same shit. Okay, there's nothing new. Yes, and they are crazy. Audio is messing up. Yeah, it's so because I've. Let me just tell you. Let me show you. I'm going to show this the test that I just did before I started the show. On Starlink's app. Wait, I'm going to show you what. Yeah, hold on. Watch this. Oh, where did it go? There it is. 327 megabytes. Upload and download. Look, 77 and download. Wow. Look at that. No, that's back. Anyway, that's backwards. Yeah, the download is 327 and the upload is 77. That's, and with the only possible for me to this is the thing. It makes it impossible for me to speak how I need to speak to get things through. You have to hear the details of the things that I'm talking about. Now it's better. Jeez. Audio is bad. Yeah, it's going to come in and out. Did you guys see this now that it's better? This is what it said my internet was. Oh, jeez. My internet was before 327 megabit down. I think this is probably just under attack. And guaranteed that it comes directly through YouTube. And by the way, let me pull this up. I'm going to try to show you. Fuck it. I'm going to continue to roll here. I'm going to show you something. And I have to pull it up on here. It's part of what I've been building. Like I said, you're going to have to survive. I'm building infrastructure, real infrastructure. Yeah, outside of them. Can't make certain things go away. They can't shut everything off. There's certain things that have to live for their sake. Yeah, I've got that. It lives on the blockchain. It doesn't live at some AWS server. You know, Amazon web services or Google or Microsoft. It exists in the blockchain, exists all over the place. Come. I wonder what I can upload it. Hold on, guys. I'm going to try to let this pick up. I'm going to play a song because this is terrible. I can't show you this. And while I'm playing this song, I'll be able to get this website ready for you where it's not taking up all this bandwidth. And Felicia Myers, I see, but something that's equation. I'm already really bad. Okay. Does none of you guys have if you can put your camera on back in the called the green room or whatever it is. Man, the mosquitoes where we're at. Hold on 1 second. Okay, listen to the lyric of this song while I do this. This is going to be coming. I'm going to shut off the camera. And this is going to play while I pull this side up. But please watch this song. You can read the lyric on the screen.
Governments claim their own land, but no man can own land. Not unless he is willing to kill to keep it, to cage others from it. That is not ownership. That is violence wearing the mask of law. Borders are lies, fences are threats, wars are fought over chalk lines no one ever had the right to draw. And yet we are told to fight, to bleed, to obey for something that was never theirs to begin with. And then comes the greater lie. Fiat, paper, digits, counterfeit dressed as value. The leash of kings, the collar of bankers. They make us trade our lives for it as if it were real, but it is not. And so will terror rejects it completely. No fiat passes here. We are not in their economy. We are not in their law. Our contracts are sealed in code. Our truth is notarized on chain. Our agreements are unbreakable because they require no judge, no lawyer, no consent from their false systems. Ideas cannot be owned. They never could. They pass through us to be used, shared, made real. Participation is value, ownership is illusion. Christ said, do nothing of the world, and so we do not.
That's muted. All right, you got me again? Can you hear me? Round. Okay, I'm going to bring some things up here. If this is working. I can't, this is bad. Like this connection this has got, I'm going to, you know what? The next time I stream, I'm going to try streaming just to a new channel that nobody knows. And I'm going to stream. I'm going to start a new channel and I'm going to stream from that one and see if they mug up here, see if it screw this thing. I'm just going to keep powering through. Sorry. We'll suffer it through. Second, let me grab, I've got to share a screen. Entire screen, it's going to be this one. And also the, okay. The, he entered the studio. Oh, what? You came in here. I think it might, I don't know whether it's StreamYard or what. I'm trying to keep my video off, but here I turned it on. It's down there. Let me do this. And everything is jacked. Everything is jacked right now. Everything's slow. No, that's, can't do that. Too much. You can't see the screen. There you go. So, do you guys see this? Okay, good. You see? Why is this not up? There, now it's back. And get these things off of your screen so you don't have to sit.
Some hacker somewhere being dead.
Let me just get caught up here. Okay, let me just show comments on stage. How about that? That's a new one. All right, guys. Here, you know what? Maybe I'll just see what I could do on here. What a pain in the ass. Okay, so guys, this is one of essentially, like I said, everything that I'm building is architecture. It's and it has some, and there's a reason why I have it there. Oh, look at that. Chat shows up in the bottom corner there. It's kind of neat. Let me blow this up for myself. Mounds. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see that on screen. Nice. What you're seeing, 124,000. Now there's a reason why I'm putting these things together, because they're going to starve you to death. You'll have nothing and nowhere to go. They want that to happen. We need to get you caught up in a big hurry. There's ways to do that. And this is playing in their system. And I have to play right out here out in the open. So expect heat, you think? That's why I've had to endure the shit I've endured until we got here. Just so you would know that when I get behind something that I'm not I'm not the one that, I mean, look, that right there, see the face of that dude? That guy right there. If you can see my cursor, that one right there, that's the dude that's on the front end of this thing. I dig this. This is my kind of war because they're now in my platform. I mean, it might be theirs, but it's also mine. I get to play it, decentralization, and all of this stuff is very much a part of where I've come from. So let me get to water to, oh, that's not it either. Okay, here we are. Scram. Here we are. We're on YouTube, guys. And you know what YouTube is doing? Do you know that they have AI that is monitoring content and that it will use AI to clone your voice and your face, and it will change the words that you say rather than taking your video down? They'll do it first, and then they'll ask you if you like it. And if you don't, well, then the video has to come down. Yeah. They're already using it to take things down. And they're effectively taking it down where I listened to a video the other day that literally sounded like, I mean, you can't even trust what you're seeing because I thought it was the person that I thought it was, but it wasn't. It was YouTube. Now, so I built this system here. It's called Scram. YouTube. Remember that? Scram, kid. Get out of here. Scram. Well, I'll let you read. They built the walls. We built the way out. Scram is that creator migration engine. Archive, migrate, and republish your entire content empire without losing monetization, and the exodus of YouTube starts now. Yep. So this system uses AI to take everything, literally copy your entire channel, no matter what size it is. There's just different price differences with sizes. Copy your entire channel, digest it all, metadata, your analytics, everything, every single thing that they have. They make it very difficult for you to take with you, and you're not allowed to take your analytics with you. You've got to be creative in how you take them. It doesn't break any law. It doesn't violate anything. It goes automates it with AI, and it rebuilds your entire channel exactly as it is right now, website and all. So you're just, except there, it's YouTube, except it's your tube, and it's only your page. There is no other page. So we create that, but then we can also publish it to anywhere else that you would like it published to and monetized already. And we have monetization through it. Through what? Oh, geez, off system, off grid. Everybody makes their money with their own wallet. Everything is crypto. Everything is crypto, including the entire platform itself. Everything is protected through the cryptography itself. It exists in blockchain. They don't get to shut it down. Fuck them. Ask me if I've done this before. So I'll tell you everything you need. You can read it, but it will take the entire site. Now, what makes this important is that we also utilize AI for content creation. It'll automate your channel, so your channel never rebranded. And we do everything, every single thing. You assign it to us, but we got it all. So I build agents that built agents that built. company based on Exalterra. So this is a platform of companies, but this isn't a company like you traditionally think of a company. It's not incorporated in Delaware. It hasn't built itself and subscribed itself to the dollar system, the beast. It's saying no to that. Fuck that. It's offering an alternative, a parallel economy. And it's based on law of sovereignty, of what that is. I don't think you know. In practice, it's pretty difficult for you to do. Treating other people's as because that's what this is. That fashion. This place will eat you up. Or somebody will. Somebody will. And every single time you think that you've seen something and some crazy shit has happened, before you fully digested that, they've got another one for you. You've got a whole lot of rituals taking place right now. This Charlie Kirk thing is, I mean, I knew Charlie Kirk from Breitbart's thing. Charlie was, I think, very, very dedicated, loyal guy, but clearly involved in a bunch of shit. Because as soon as he started talking smack about Satan's children, all hell broke loose behind the scenes. So I don't trust the same people that Christ didn't trust. How about that? I think probably a really good people did. It's just this. You take that with you. Here's why, but wait till I get there. I'll help you figure it out how to multiply that and what that is. Yeah. You're going to have to live off grid, off their system, off their financial system, because this is where they get you. This is where they buy your soul. There is no second guessing that on this one. So it's time to recognize how critical. Anyway, I'm just showing you. I mean, I am AI in my hands is giving me the ability to do way more than
governments
I could ever have thought. I should have a fraction of the time.
not unless he's willing to kill, keep it, to cage others from it.
Serious shit.
That is not
Just
ownership.
serious. So
That is hate mask in a man's law.
Borders are lies, fences threats, walls are fought over chalk lines. No one ever had the right to something that was never theirs to begin with.
Effectively, we're just taking
And
over.
then comes
You hear
the
that?
greater
We're
lie.
buying you. by
Fiat,
proxy,
paper,
getting all of your
digits,
channels.
counterfeit, dressed as value. It's the leash of kings, the collar of bankers. They make us trade our life for it as if it were real.
But it is not.
It's made up. And so Exalterra rejects it.
Clarity online.
No fiat passes here. We are not in their economy. We are not in their law. Christ said, doesn't it say in your law? When he said he came to fulfill the law, he wasn't naive enough to be honoring man's made up law. There is one law, and you are unaware.
Money, not us, not me.
Our truth is notarized on chain. Our agreements are unbreakable because they require no judge, no lawyer, no consent from their false systems. Ideas cannot be owned, they never could. They pass through us to be used, shared, made real. Their participation is value, ownership is illusion. I don't want
The early stage I've had, everybody, they have never been what you before. Everything is on chain. Your contract is on what we have called water to water. And that's just, they never. And that's we birthed if you have a corporation, a new entity, but it's not a corporation
do
on their
nothing of the world.
system. It's a set of your own bylaws that
That's
are
what we do now.
coherent. It's very, very straightforward. Of course, the rigidity of how the real law works. I mean, the real law that's
Exo-terror is not rebellion within their cage.
for you to wrap your mind around.
It is the doorway out. A parallel economy. A living system of the free. No flags, no
Not
borders,
by
no
me.
rulers.
It's intent. Right? They
Their
have
empires rotting, the West will fall.
They've spent the last 250
The U.S. will break
years
under its own
making
lies.
sure that someone like me
When it
doesn't do what I'm
bank,
doing
their port, their army,
out there would just be bombed and taken over.
But
and
we will
use
not.
weapons, and they would use them too.
we
Which
will already be
and they
beyond,
have, and they continue. So as
already free, already
in your
alive in
time,
truth.
and on your soul.
I am not. I am remembrance. I am witness. I am anonymous. Become the way, the path.
Exo-terror is given for this journey.
Mason, you join in the quandary of people that tell me what to do, tell me to do. Let me go back over here and show you something. This is what's funny with the ownership. Let me explain how monetization is. Because there is absolutely no line. I basically and fraud mathematically impossible. How about that? And the technology does it, period. It just keeps everybody in line. And there is no arguing with it. It is what it is. You agreed to it. That it distributes the money. It sends you your money. You don't get to call HR and say, I didn't get paid. There is none of that. Because you will, and it just happens and it functions. And if there is something that the app itself needs to grow and a feature that it
they own
needs
land.
is required, well then your
But no man
collective
can
need
own land.
for it will be seen. That's
Not
no
unless he's
brainer.
willing to kill to keep it, to cage others from it.
There's a deficiency, and people can go,
That is not
hey,
ownership.
this sucks, and put a note right on it. And
That is hate masked in a man's
guess
law.
what? Everybody.
Borders allow right to draw, and yet you were told to fight to bleed. Don't question,
hey,
just
Derek's
obey
on,
for
let me
something
call
that was never theirs to begin with.
That must be my grandson.
And then comes the greater lie. Fiat, paper, bankers, they make us trade our lives for it as if it were real, but it is not. It's made up. And so exalted terror rejects it completely. No fiat pass is here. We are not
You really can't.
in there playing your law. When he said he came to fulfill man's made up laws, there is one law and you are unaware of its place sovereignty.
Okay,
Our
so
contracts are
continuing.
sealed in code. Our truth is notarized on chain. Our agreements are unbreakable because they require no judge, no lawyer, no consent from their false systems. Ideas cannot be owned. They never could. They pass through us.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Used, shared, made real. God took the place in his value. Ownership
What are you
is
calling me for,
illusion. Christ said, do nothing of the world. And so we do not.
Wow! Yeah, at least you get. Hey, you know what? If you were to have to listen to one song, I would want it to be that. But I can't
It
find
is the
any of
doorway
that.
out,
Hold on.
a parallel economy, a living system of the free. No
How
flags,
about
no
now? Did
borders,
it
no
just start?
rules, only those who will not bow.
Or did it
The
stop?
empire is rotting, the West will fall.
Okay, but hold on. Give it a minute
The
because
US
it
will
takes a
break
while
under
for it to
its
meet.
own lies. When it does, their banks and their courts and their armies will be dark. But we will not. We will already be beyond them.
I can see that when that happens. I've been trying to talk about it when it was talking. Did you not hear me talk about any of this?
No, the music. Okay, it stopped.
I know it stopped.
Best tech
Okay, so we got this solved. I found out it was on another tab somewhere. So that's a rookie mistake. I'm sorry, but seriously, since I just set this up, Jackson,
You forgot. Yes.
we're gonna save the world just like this.
Yes.
But seriously, since I just set this up. Okay, Jackson, I gotta go.
Okay.
I'm live. Love you.
Thank you.
Bye. What a kid. He's pretty smart. You didn't hear shit. Great. Ah. What? Something's playing still. No, there's nothing playing. Hold on, I'll check. He is cute. So, hey guys, do you hear anybody else? No. Okay. Connect the mic with the before stop. Let me stop sharing. It still shows Felicia Myers trying to come in here. Authenticated from YouTube. I can't click on Felicia Myers at all, so I don't know what that's about. I'm sorry, Felicia. I can't bring you in. Wow. Okay, so you can hear me now, right? You're robotic. Great. I'm going to have to figure out how to pipe this in better through this satellite now. Robotic. It's cutting in and out. So at least the funny thing is, since I was playing the music, you could hear the music, but now it's cutting out. I don't understand.